Hello guys, welcome to Algo Repo. So today we are going to solve lead code problem number 78, that is subset. So it is a level medium question. So let's solve this. So in this question you will be given one array whose values will be distinct and you have to return all the possible subset of the given input. So what is subsets? What is subsets? So subset is a either subset is either a part of set or equals to the given set. So if you see here 3, 3 is a part of the given set. So this subset, so we can say that this is subset because 3 is present in the 3 in the given input. If we see 1, yes, 1 is there. 2, 2 is also there. 1, 2, 3, yes, 2, 1, 2, 3 is also there. So either it should be part or equal to the given input, then we can call it as subset. And we have to return all the possible subset, and even we have to take care this condition that even null null is also a subset of the given input. So this null will come for all the cases because null is also a part of subset. So let's see how we are going to solve this question. So for solving this question we will use bit manipulation. So why we are using bit manipulation? So if we see this all the subsets, we will observe that it is, so the size of this array is 3, so n is 3. So when we convert this from 0 to 2 power n minus 1, when we convert from 0 to 2 power n minus 1 in binary digits, binary number, and if we see that in our binary number, if any byte is 1, so that is the so this is at 0th index, right? So 0th index 1. So what we will do, we will take this 0th index. So we will get 3 here from this subset. Whenever see that so in this example, if you see here, so this representing number 2. So here middle bit is 1. So we'll take only 2. So it will return one subset. In the same way, if this is number 3, so we have two numbers that are 1. So we'll take those two numbers. So whenever I see in my number, in my binary number, that on this index I have 1, so I will take that index and I will store in array, and I will say that this is the subpart of subset of the given input. So for that, what we will do, first of all we'll find size of subset. So first so number of subsets, so number of subsets will be 2 power n minus 1. So here we have 3, size is 3. So what we will do, 2 power 3 minus 1, that is 8 minus 1, 7. So I will write from 0 to 7. So I have wrote this here. And for, so this is 0, this is representing 0, right, in binary number. And I have to take care that in my binary we have total 32 bits, but we are not going to take all 32 bits. We will just take till my number of elements in this given array. So here we have 3 numbers, so we'll only check 3 bits, not 32 bits. We'll only check 3 bits because in my array we have only 3 bits. So till 3. So I hope till here you got the point. So see here. So my array is 1, 2, 3, right? So we have 0, 0, 0, right? So we will choose nothing. So we'll get 1, this subset, null subset. So here we at this index we have 1. So I will take this index. I will return. We got one more subset. Here we got 1 here. So we'll only take this subset. In the same way, we have two numbers here which are 2 bytes are 1. So we'll take both the bytes. So wherever I see 1 has a bit, I will take that index value and I will store in vector or array, and I will say that this is one subset of the given input. So this is how. So this is it. This much simple it is. So so before going to solve, before going to code, we have to take care one more thing. We should know this thing, basics. This is basic, that is bit manipulation. So what we will do, so here in this question, what main thing is, we have to find, so at this index, at this, so I have to find this number is 1 and this number is 0. I have to check. So how I am going to check? So I am going to check using AND operation. So we know that in AND operation, so in AND operation, if we have 0 and 0, and if we do 0, we'll get 0, that is false, and false will false. And if you have 0 and 1, that is false and true, still will get false, that is 0. In the same way, if we have 1 and 0, when we do AND operation, we'll get again 0. But when we have 1 and 1, that is true and true, then we will get 1, that is true. So what I will do, if, so let's take this part. So let's take this number 0 1 1. So what I will do, I'll start, so what I will do, for this digit I'll make 1 and do AND operation. So 1 and 1 is 1, so I got 1. For this part, what I will do, again I will do 1 and do only for this part AND operation. So because AND operation will take place only with single bits, right? So again here do 1 and 1, will get 1. So again I'll do for this 0 bit, so I'll get 1 and 0, and operation will get 0. So from here I can say that this is 0, this is 0, uh, at this when we do, so this is 0, I can say that this is 0, and here it is 1, so I can say that this is 1, and when we have 1 here, so we can say that 1, right? So this is the question. And for traversing, so what we'll do, we'll use left shift, because 1 1 0 if we have, for checking here I can directly say that 0 0 1, so this is 1. So for checking that I can use directly 1. But for checking, so let me erase this. So for using 1, I can find, uh, either this is 0, either this is 0 or not, using only 1, right? Because 1 will start 0 0 0, only starting bit will be 1. But for finding this number, for finding this number, either it is a 0 or not, I have to get here 1 and remaining all values equals to 0, right? We have to make, we have to make one number that should represent this. So what we'll do, we'll just do left shift. So first we will do left shift. When we do left shift equals to 0, or, so this is the number 1 1 0, right? So when I do left shift 0, for, so I will do left shift of 0, so my 1 will, so my number will represent like this, and I will do AND operation. So from 0 and 1 I'll get 0 0 0, so I can say that this is 0, so I can say that this starting digit is 0. In the same way, for finding this digit, what I will do, I'll do left shift of 1. So when I'll do left shift of 1, what will happen? 0 1 0, because when, so if this is 1 0 0, if this is my number, when I do left shift, the last bit, last will get removed, and one new 0 is inserted. So now 0 0 0. In the same way, if you have 1 0 0, when I do left shift, this element will be deleted, and one we will insert 1 0, so we'll get 1 0 1. In the same way, so here we got, and again we'll do AND operation. So 0 0 0, 1 and 1 1, and 1 0 0, so again we'll get 1, that is greater than, not equals to 0, right? So I can say that this is also 1. In the same way, for here we'll do left shift 2. So this is the way we'll do. And this also, so So till I have to do till my number 1 will get here. So for that we'll only do left shift from 0 to n minus 1. So we have n equals to 3 here, so we'll do left shift from 0 to only 2, right? So let's code. So before going to code, guys, if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe. And if you have any doubt or you have any suggestions, please comment below. I will respond to it. So let's see how we are going to code. So first of all, I have to find subset, number of subsets, right? First of all, we have to find number of subset. For that, we have formula 2 power 2 power n minus 1, that is 2 power n. So here n will be, so let me write first n. So n will be size of the, so here n will be size of nums, right? Number of values we have, and I will do 2 power n minus 1. So here we got number of values, that is size, and here we got number of subsets, right? So what I will do, I'll for loop till from I equals to 0 to I less than subsets, number of subsets, right? I plus plus. So before that I have to so we have to return vector of vector, right? So first of all we will create one vector of vector which will store our results. Okay, let me write it. Vector of vector, and the type is int. Let's name it as result. And so this is 2D vector, right? So I have to every time every time I have to check for one binary number, like for 1, then for 2, then for 3, and I'll get, for 1 will get one subset, so I will store in that vector. So particular number will result me one subset, so I have to store all these subsets and I have to insert in result. So for that I am making temporary storing single subsets, and at the end we will push back in our main result vector, right? So again this will, so again this loop, so this is for number of subsets, number of subset. This loop is for finding number of subsets, and this loop is, so this will go from I equals to 0 to I is less than n. Sorry, we have to write here j. It will go from j less than n to j plus plus, and this for loop will be for, so this for loop, so this for loop will be for, so we have already discussed that we have to do left shift, right? Left shift for finding, either that byte is 1 or not, so for that, and it will go from 0 to n minus 1, right? 0 to n minus 1. So for that we are using left shift. And what I will do, I'll do AND operation. So AND operation of I. So if I check, if my I and left shift of j, left shift of j, so here my I is 0 and j is also 0. So whenever I do left shift of, so from I have to write j here. So here my j is also I and left shift of 1. One left shift of j. So I am doing left shift of 0 here, right? J is also 0 and I is also 0. So 0 and 0 and 1. 0 and 1 will return 0. So from here I will get null. In the same way 1, 2, 3. So it will take care of that. And what we will do, if it is valid, means if it is true, what we'll do, I will store that index, particular index, in my vector pushback. So name of the array is nums, so nums of j, right? This is what I will do. And when I come back here. So here in my temp we have one valid subset, right? And every time when I get subset, I will store it in result. So I will again push back in my, so the subset in my result vector. So till this, so here every time I will get a single subset and I will add it, so we'll get one uh, proper subsets, and what we'll do, we'll just return that subset. So the subset will be stored in result, so I will store in result, and let's run now, and let's see if it is working or not. We got, okay, sorry, we have a right typo error, so I have to write vector here. Oh, sorry, vector of vector, right? Let's run now. Finished. Okay, we have one. So I have done here n minus 1, so I have to do here equals to, either equals to. I haven't done it because I have already done here n minus 1. So I have to do from 0 to less than or equals to number of subsets, right? So now I am getting my test, so my test case is running fine. So let's submit and check if all my test cases are running or not. So yes, so our solution is accepted. It means our code is working fine. So thank you guys, this is it. And if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe, and if you like the video, please press the like button. Thank